excellency. Let me also say, Bobby, I think about all the years that we were here. There were some lean years when there were so few Democratic elected officials that we could barely fit right around this stage. But what you have created, what we have created, we are seeing the face of Virginia in front of us right here. We all should be proud of that. I also don't understand how you guys are all so crisp and I seem to be a little bit moist. I might be a little bit moist because I've got a rather interesting job these days. Do you remember when summertime was the time you kind of kick back, you relax? If you were in Congress, you might even get to something called the August recess. If you would just take, and I'm going to do this very quickly, but if you would just think all the way back to Memorial Day. What has happened since Memorial Day to Labor Day this year? Let me go down the list. Early in June, this White House rolls back the emissions on automobiles and takes America out of the Paris Accord. After that, the administration started to say, well, maybe, yes, they could use federal funds to actually arm teachers rather than educate students. After that, we came to a day that was, I think, will live in infamy, where a United States president kowtowed, and Lord knows whatever else, to a Russian leader who has attacked our nation. And if that was not enough, shortly after that, and we're still just in the middle of summer, this administration, for the first time ever, said if they don't like what a former intelligence committee individual would say, if that individual exercised his or her First Amendment rights, this White House laid out an enemies list of a whole group of people whose security clearances they would take away. If that wasn't enough as well, just in this last week, and you know there was nothing in terms of timing on this White House decides arbitrarily that the rather measly 1.9% raise that federal workers ought to have, that suddenly we can't afford it. This is the same crowd who basically did a $2 trillion tax cut with borrowed money, now says we can't pay our federal workers 1.9% raise. And then if there would need to be anything else, our country lost a great patriot, a great American, someone that I'm sure Tim will speak to it as well. We didn't always agree, but the one thing about John McCain, you knew that he believed in loyalty, he believed in service, he acknowledged that at times he made mistakes and was wrong, and to the whole country and to the world, there was no more stark contrast of the values that John McCain represented versus the values that come out of this White House. I have never seen as petty a behavior as what came out of the White House in the immediate aftermath of the passing of John McCain. So I got a right to be moist. That doesn't even count the 32 indictments that have been passed on by the Mueller investigation. That doesn't count the fact that the president's chairman has been convicted of a crime. That doesn't count the fact that the president's personal lawyer has pled guilty. And I don't know what Mueller knows or doesn't know, but I think there'll be more to come. And one of the things we need to make sure is that we allow this investigation to finish. We are a nation of laws, and no one is above the law, including Donald Trump. The best way we can make that happen is elect folks like Elaine. The path, the House majority comes through Virginia with a number of great women candidates. Let's make that happen on Tuesday, November 6th. Now, the next guy, I've known for 39 years. We met each other at law school. not in the library.